Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share with your community what happened for us. I wish Doug were here to share also. However, the reason he's not here is because of this work. So when Patricia came, she came and visited us because we were already friends, and then she did a talk at our house, and that I wanted Doug, my husband, to be a part of this so that he could really get it, what feng shui was about. And he really did. And he's like, okay, let's hire her. So we hired Patricia, and she had the chance to look around our house because you were here physically, but I know that you can do this whether you show up or not. And then we had to provide her with a map and all of that. So anyway, long story short, she came back with the feedback that our house was people friendly, which we already knew. But it was money unfriendly. And we had been, since we moved here 3 years ago, struggling. Like, when you work really, really hard and then the dividends are like these, they're trickling in. And so what happened is we made all the implementations. Some of them are funny too. It's like we had to go get weights. Like a lot of ours was metal for our particular house, and get like weights at the sports store and stash them in hidden places. So it's kind of funny. It's not all like sexy, but we did them, and things turned around really rapidly for Doug's real estate business here in Sedona. So he is so busy now that we can see where this is going to go. And he's fairly new. It's a very, as you probably remember, Patricia, it's a very crowded marketplace of realtors in this town. And it's a small town, but he's rocking it out. It's been quite like, when things go so fast, you just go, what happened? So for him, it's been a game changer hugely. For me, it's been a game changer also. The income has increased, but here's the bigger piece for me. What I'm doing to generate that income is the blessing, because I am no longer like, slogging away at mostly copywriting. I am mostly doing the healing and transformational work with my clients, and the clients who are showing up for me and that I'm working with, I love and adore them. And I remember being in coaching programs and hearing coaches say that, and I'd be like, oh, so why am I having so much struggle? And then I'll get a client and they don't implement anything. And it was so much work. And now it's like flow. It really is flow. So more money, more happiness. And that's the biggest thing. I really want to say a couple things. One is, first of all, what I didn't say is I've spent a fortune on business coaching and on personal development coaching. So I have all the tools. It's not like I didn't have the tools, but it was like something wasn't clicking. So if you're in this, if you're watching this right now, if you're in Patricia's field, if she's in your field of awareness, to me, it's like these are the times where we have to follow the path that's being put in front of us. So if she's on your path right now, please don't ignore this. If there's something you're struggling with in your life and you want to make a change, you've got to change the environment you're in so that it's aligned with what you want, so that there's flow. It doesn't mean, you might have all the tools, or maybe you need to get some more education, or something has to shift in that way. But if you don't shift your environment to align with it, you'll only ever get so far. And there might be a lot more effort than there needs to actually be.